it's Gamertone, and today we're covering Blasphemous, a great Metroidvania game. Developed by Spanish studios, The Game Kitchen, and published by Team 17. The game was released in September of 2019, and it took off worldwide. Let me tell you, this game was what we wanted. The gothic, dark, it's just so amazing. Anyway, this is a great Metroidvania game where you play as the Penitent One, traveling through the lands of Cvstodia. For the start of the game, you start on top of a bunch of dead bodies. I guess you're the only one that survived your brotherhood, but immediately you run into the first boss. I knew that this game was going to be special. I love how every enemy has a special fatality. When they become stunned, you can showcase a gruesome death. The controls are nearly perfect for a Metroidvania game. Every enemy you encounter has a specific way to approach, so you gotta be specific on how you approach them. I appreciate that. It made the game feel so interesting, and it kept me in my toes. I found myself getting more excited as I unlocked certain areas of the game. But the spikes in the game really got to me. I made it to the sleeping canvases, and I was like 50% through the game until I made it there. I ended up having to use fast travel. There are a few teleport mirror spots that I was so thankful for. I did not have to go all the way back because it's a difficult game and the map is large with all the different areas in the game. However, the markers on the map were very useful. There was one area I needed to go back but never marked it, and it took me forever to find it because the world, again, is huge. Relics are very important. Pay close attention to them. You need them to go to certain areas. The game does not hold your hand, and it doesn't do a good job explaining things in more detail, so you kind of have to figure it out on your own. I do recommend you learn how to block in this game. It will help you survive longer, mastering your parry skills, and sometimes you get the opportunity to counterattack. Plus, you feel like a beast whenever you block, thinking you can take on anything. The sword that the Penitent One is wielding is called the Culpa. You later can unlock other skills depending on the amount of tears of atonement you have gathered. This is like experience points or money to upgrade your Culpa sword. You run into a merchant that has a few things for sale. Again, you can buy her items by using your tears of atonement. She has a good few things. Rosary beads help you get extra boost on different statuses, improving your defense and offense, etc. It is good to explore with rosary beads to discover what works best in your favor. You constantly have to go through adjustments and feel what works best at your current situation. It's kind of like an extra piece of sub-equipment for the Penitent One. You have NPCs throughout the game that you have to sometimes equip certain items or acquire an item to complete a side quest. You also get extra tears of atonement as well. Again, the game does not do a good job explaining things. You really have to read all the lores. You get Bile Flasks throughout the game, and you also get to upgrade the amount of health you get. So you get your regular Bile Flask, and then you get an upgrade later on, giving you more health than your usual Bile Flask. These are key factors to surviving, so make sure you use them. There are also certain achievements that you can achieve fighting bosses without using Bile Flasks. Your Fervor, also known as your prayer, is your blue bar magic spells, located below your health bar. You also get to increase it as you make your way around the wicked world of Cvstodia. You get a variety of different types of prayers. Have fun choosing what works best for you. When you die, you leave guilt fragments behind at the location of your death, which makes you decrease your fervor. You can recover your fervor, but you must go back where you perished. Another way to restore your fervor is to cleanse your guilt. There are statues throughout the map that will charge you tears of atonement to restore your fervor. I don't like doing this. I rather just go back and collect the guilt fragments. The boss battles are some intense fights, but every boss has a pattern. After completing the game the first time, you get to unlock Sacred Sorrows, where you can battle all the bosses and challenge yourself through 6 different courses. Just be patient and learn the pattern. Remember to block. You will get it in due time. Do not ignore Children of the Moonlight. They are the babies stuck in the glass box with wings. You can find them throughout the game. Make sure you're saving them. You're going to need them if you're trying to 100% the game. I found myself sacrificing myself to free some of the Children of the Moon. The Mea Culpa hearts, you can access this at the altar whenever they're unlocked, giving you an extra boost for the Penitent One. For example, the heart of saltpeter blood, your attack damage is increased when you're close to death. It's a weapon modification slotted into your sword that can give you different types of effects. You can lose health to gain extra fervor, or vice versa. You could also limit your defense to give you more strength. The choice is yours. Whatever strategy you want to use is up to you. All in all, the game was magnificent, blasphemous. It's an amazing game. I enjoyed it. There are 3 different endings: the good ending, the bad ending, and the true ending. I got the good ending and the bad ending. The true ending was way too much, but I'm doing another video behind the scenes. We'll cover that on my next video. But Blasphemous was great. Playing this took me back to playing Symphony of the Night, another game that reaches that tier level. And it was just so great experiencing this. My ranking for this game, graphics, I give it a 5.0, being that it's a platformer, Metroidvania style, dark gothic religious style. It is so, how do I say it? The environment is pretty disturbing, but that's cool because it's unique. It gives flavor to the game. The music matches. So for graphics, I give a 5.0. Music, I give it a 4.0. The music matched the game, but it wasn't really something catchy that I would like to listen to all the time because that's not my style, but it fits the game perfectly. Story-wise, it could have gotten a little confusing if it wasn't for the lores and the updates that they had. I give it a 3.0 on the story. Now, playing this game, I played it on the Switch, and it was the DLC package. I got everything together. So there was extra add-ons that were not a part of the original game. I don't know what was added, but I know Bloodstain, the character, what's her name? Maria. I think she appeared on the game, and a couple of stages and bosses were on there that are probably not on the boss battles that you get. What's it called? I can't remember it. But anyway, trolls were magnificent. There were, so he glides. Not glides, but slides. He has like, the controls are not precise 100%. I found myself sliding when I would be on a platform, and that would get me on the spikes, instant death. Why have instant death on this game? It just turns people away. It's very frustrating. The spikes in this game can really make someone not play the game. I recommend that you just take some health away. Why have that? Why? But as far as the controls go, I would have to say that there was no respawning, no bounce back like the old school games back, like Castlevania, Mega Man, respawning, Ninja Gaiden. There was, can you imagine this game back then with the respawning and well, the instant death is there, but I can only imagine how horrible this would have been. This would have added to the PTSD of all the old school games that I have. Despite all that, I give Controls a 4.0. Replay value, I give it a 4.0 because I'm definitely gonna probably come back and try to get the true ending. So Blasphemous gets an overall 4.0 out of a 5. It was a great game, great experience. What are your thoughts on playing Blasphemous? Do you guys like the game? I might just play part 2 right after this. I'm not sure. I gotta find me another Metroidvania game to play next. But I still have my Persona 5 Royale and Bloodborne. I'm in the middle of those, but I'm gonna need another Metroidvania game. I got the Prince of Persia Lost Crowns, so I gotta finish that. Anyways, how was my first review? If you like it, give me thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm looking ways to improve, so can't wait to look back and have all these episodes and see how I progress at each episode that I continued on with. So until next time, see ya.